friends, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program. Wherever you are joining me from, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of this program. Please like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you so that they can be part of this very platform and be able to send information across. Fellow Biafrans and people of the world, viewers across the world, in this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to preach hate. We don't come here for saga or to attack any individual. What we do in this platform is to send information across to the world on the true situation of things in Biafra land and in the contraption called Nigeria. There are so many things that are not being taken note of. There are so many things that are happening that are being told in a different form. In this platform, we bring those information to your doorstep and tell you exactly how things are. There are certain videos that you might not be able to come across on the media. Some videos that are hidden from the eyes of the people, we bring them out and share it through the social media so that the world will be aware of what is going on in the contraption called Nigeria. I welcome every one of you, and I'm going to share a very important information as we speak. I want you to watch this video from the beginning to end. You will understand what we are talking about. So many things that you can't see online. You are going to see it here. So listen to this very video from the beginning to end, and I bet you're going to enjoy it. Let us watch it together and see what the video has to say.
Thank you, everyone. I welcome all of you this afternoon here. It has been a very good pleasure to see Asia, Middle East, and all of you coming in number. It shows that the expansion as we wanted and wish is happening with speed. Biafra liaison offices in the Middle East and Asia today has proven that we have spread across the world, and that is our target. Our target is to make sure that we take the Biafra awareness all over the world so that after December 2nd, the music, the game, the story will change. I want everybody to understand that just as the enemy, the intruders, the invaders, the killers of our people are not resting, we are also not going to rest. So it is very, very imperative and important that the gospel of Biafra, freedom, is spread across the world. And I'm very, very happy for what the rep, how assiduously the rep, the Asia rep has worked so hard to make this particular progress we are seeing today with his team. Biafrans should understand that the day we announced the date for the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra, from that day, the enemy will increase the attack against the freedom of Biafra. And of course, it is not something that is very surprising to me and to many people who understand what we're doing. But the fact is that as a government, we have to be very, very strategic. We have to also carry the people of Biafra along by informing them on the step and the plan of the government of Biafra. And that's exactly what we are doing. So we make sure we inform the Biafra people, prepare them to what is to come. Today, we see many of the defunct criminals pressure group. They are trying to distract the movement of the liberation of Biafra. This month is a very significant month in our history and in our freedom. We always remember the fallen heroes and heroines of Biafra every 30th May in every year. And of course, for the past few years, if you all could remember, this defunct political pressure group called IPOB Nigeria at a point even decided to cancel this May 30th Remembrance Day. How many of you remember? They canceled the sit at home that we normally observe every 30th May, and they claim that they are using it for empowerment and seminar. They say they have declared that our Remembrance Day is no longer Remembrance Day, that it is now a seminar day for empowerment. How many of you remember that? That was like last year or last 2 years, right? 2022 or 2023. And because their idea to end Biafra's struggle, to end anything Biafra, didn't work because of your tenacity, because of your support. This year, upon hearing that we have declared 3 days at home from 29th to 31st of May, as we use one stone to kill many birds, to enable our people to vote in the ongoing self-referendum as we go to the last phase of the voting of the first stage of the voting, which is going to end on May 31st. They said that only May 30th will be sit at home. But these are people who actually have decided that they have nothing to do with Biafra, including the Heroes Day. The records are there. We are not distracted. So the ongoing self-referendum is something that we are going to take very, very seriously. For those of you in Asia, Middle East, you have a duty to make sure that your people, your families are involved in making sure that we record success in the voting. We're expecting to have a couple of millions of votes before November convention in Finland. So the new, the phase 2 of this voting, we have re-strategized and have a new way and a new system of voting, which is by card, by telephone, and the online voting. So we have 3 systems of voting. We have the online voting, the physical voting by card, and by telephone. So everybody have the opportunity to vote. And one thing I want to make very clear today is that we no longer need your passport photograph in order to vote. We don't need your passport photograph. All that is needed is your name, date of birth, and your state, and that's it. We don't need, for security reasons, the government decided to adopt this system that we no longer need your passport photograph. So, and we're expecting that Biafrans will use these 3 days sit at home from 29th to 31st to vote massively. Every admin in the homeland de facto government is expected to make sure that they coordinate their state to have the highest, make sure we have the highest turnout of voters on this 3 day, during this 3 days sit at home. And then in Finland, we will look at the result of the voting, count the vote, and declare the restoration of independent state of Biafra, depending on how many numbers of vote that we are going to get. But I want everybody to understand that 4 million voted during the general election in the entire Biafra territory, from the south-south to the southeast. Total voters were 4 million. So the total number that boycotted the election on the order of the government of Biafra were over 20 million people. So those 20 million people, from 4 million people to 20 million people, are the Biafrans we are looking for to have their vote counted between now and October 2024. On the issue of self-defense, we will continue to empower the Biafra forces, equip them with the tools and materials they need to defend our land against those who come to kill, against the Nigeria terrorist state, whose job is to come, kill, maim, burn, and displace our people. We will continue to provide adequate materials that the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Defense Forces will need to have a very proactive response whenever the cases arises. I want everybody to understand that as we are moving forward closer to December or to November this year, a lot of sabos will be manifesting, because these are people who never believed that Biafra will come. And so they found solace in Biafra liberation. For whatever reason, they use Biafra liberation for career. And now that Biafra is coming, they are scared, worried, and very, very traumatized. What is going to be their fate after Biafra has been restored? And I am promising them today that whatever your problems are that made you to find a career in Biafra struggle, Biafra government will provide adequate opportunity for you to get employed and have reasonable, meaningful job in Biafra nation. So Biafra government is going to make sure there is job. It's going to make sure that we have social amenities. Biafra government will provide security. Biafra government will build schools, hospitals, those things that make people in the West who they are. That's exactly what Biafra government is going to do. And the journey is what we are doing today. The tours of these countries, like we are today, in Middle East and Asia, calling our people to come out, awakening the subconsciousness of our people, is part of the journey. Most of them will come today to tell you, oh, the military are killing Biafrans because of the agitation of Simon Ekpa and Biafra government in exile. And you ask them, what was the reason for the killing of 28 persons in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house? Was it because of Simon Ekpa government in exile? Was it because of Simon Ekpa agitation? Was it because of Simon Ekpa, supporting Biafra Liberation Army? The killing have started since 1945, even beyond that. As you heard the audio of one of the patrons of the defunct Ohaneze, he narrated the killings by the Fulanis, by the Nigeria state, of the Igbos and Biafrans and Yorubas and other ethnic groups. He narrated since 1935. Was it Simon Ekpa? Because when the enemies want to use you, they will use you very well. They will tell you to start saying things that never existed. Some people will say, oh, that when Biafra army go and defend our land against the terrorist army, and then they will go and burn the villages and they will disappear. Even without the Biafra Liberation Army, the Nigeria terrorist army has been burning villages in Biafra land. Even before Simon Ekpa joined the Biafra struggle, Nigeria army, terrorist army, has always burned villages, displaced people, killed them, massacred them. I could remember what happened in Odi. Obasanjo leveled the entire village. I was not in Biafra struggle. So the actions, the terrorism of the Nigerian state started as far back as 1935, even before Nigeria independence, while Biafrans scattered all over Nigeria were made to face the judgment, evil judgment, jihadist judgment of the Nigeria Caliphate. But today, many of them will say it is because of Simon Ekpa. So I want you to understand that this kind of blackmailer propaganda will increase in the coming weeks. You have to stand very strong. You have to be very resilient. You already know what you want. You already know what you are doing. Do not listen to people that have been claiming to be fighting for Biafra for many years, while their colleagues are being butchered in the street of Aba. They did nothing. When they were being killed in Anambra, in Nkpo, they did nothing. They were killed in Enugu, they did nothing. They were killed in Ebonyi, they did nothing. They were killed and massacred in Obigbo, and the bodies of our people were littered in the river, in Obigbo River. They did nothing. Today, we decided that enough is enough. Nobody will kill again in Biafra land and live to tell the story. That is not to say that sometimes those people will not do that and succeed and go. But even if they succeed and go, no matter how long it takes us, we will look for them and we'll hunt them down. Today, we are making sure that when they come to perpetrate these heinous crimes, they will meet with a very powerful resistance from the Biafra forces. And of course, many of them are not happy for that. So I want you to understand that the propaganda and blackmail will come, but we will defeat them like we have always defeated them in the past. So Biafrans in Asia, in Middle East, I thank you for your support so far. We have a long way to go, but we're definitely going to get there. From the 2nd of December, everything will change. Things will change that, like everyone knows, we cannot be fighting, agitating for freedom, and allow our people to get killed, like they have done in the past. So we are following diplomatically, politically, and of course, defense-wise. We will make sure that as they are coming to kill our people, there will be minimal casualties, because that definitely is going to come. They will kill us, we will kill them, but at the end, our freedom will come. This was the exact word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people today, when they kill in Enugu, they call Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa because of you. They kill in Delta State, in Oklahoma, they say it's Simon Ekpa. But our leader said they will kill us, we will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. Our own is to defend our land, to make sure that our people are protected, our women and children who have suffered many years of butchering by the Nigerian state are protected under the Biafra Republic government in exile and other Biafra de facto government. And that's what we're doing. So I call on Biafrans to cooperate with the de facto government and submit their vote. You no longer need your passport photograph. You no longer need your picture. All you need is your name, your date of birth, your state, and let's get this thing done. You have for many years cried, and today your liberation and your freedom is here, knocking at your doorstep. So let us put hands together and make this particular dream of Biafra a reality. Support financially, with your prayer, with your ideas, and otherwise, to make sure that after the 2nd of December, we will fight those who have come to kill us in our land, and things will never remain the same until Biafra is recognized by international community. We are also making it very clear today to the Biafrans in Middle East and Asia that the plan we have to make sure after the declaration in December, we will fight until Biafra is recognized, will begin to manifest very, very soon. We have engaged many organizations, including those in Washington, D.C., to make sure that as these things are happening, the decision makers will be paying very keen interest in the issue of Biafra. Biafra is going to be the only country that will end the upsurge of terrorists within the Sahel region and of course in the entire West Africa. We welcome every presence of the United States military in our region. We welcome every presence of any nation who want to bring their military presence in our land, but at the same time, you must not interfere to protect the interests of the Nigeria terrorist state. Here, we will have a problem. We are ready to fight anybody who comes to our land to kill us. The interest of Biafra is first, before any other thing. So if your presence or whatever you are doing is not about Biafra interest, to protect the interests of Biafra people, we are definitely going to resist you. And when we resist with our allies. I thank you all for your support, and let's look forward for bigger picture and bigger things that is ahead of us, which is declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra on December 2nd. If you are still planning to attend the Finland Convention, I urge and advise you to make your application and get your ticket, because the space are limited. And once we get to the limit, the space will no longer be available. And you don't want to miss this event. It is a lifetime event where you are coming as a delegate from all over the world to append your signature on the declaration document of the Biafra. From here, I thank you all for this wonderful talk today, and I have made promises to many other countries where I visit them, and as you all know, we are working on the Biafra satellite radio and station and television, which we expect that it will cut across the entire 40 state of Biafra, and that project have started. In the coming days, we will start in Akwa Ibom State, former Akwa Ibom State, and we're going to cover that state before we go to the next state, the coastal state. So I thank you all for today. Looking forward to see you again. My program today is very, very hectic. This evening, I will be having another media coverage that will last up to 3 to 4 hours. And it is all for the awareness of Biafra and Biafra to the world. Thank you. Airborne for the Biafra Liberation Army.
Thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what do you think about the video I just played? Go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go to the comment section, and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne.